Hey Cardinals, welcome back. I'm Patrick Gallagher.
And I'm Maya Luca. Today is Friday, November 17th, 2023, and you're watching
Flock Talk. You know, Maya, so many people that watch these episodes have no idea what goes into making one.
That's true. There are so many details that make this show happen.
This week, the early show with Toby Hamill sits down with the Flock Talk crew.
And welcome back to the early show. I'm your host, Toby Hamill. Thanks for joining us today. So today I'm joined by the Flock Talk crew. You guys want to introduce yourselves real quick?
My name is Jerome Frazier, and sports report.
My name is Julie Wilkerson, and I'm a 3-year vet.
I'm Patrick Gallagher.
And I'm Maya Luca. I didn't take Comtech 1.
Wonderful, guys. Thank you for joining us today. Let's give a round of applause, everybody. Yeah. Wonderful. So this is kind of for anybody who wants to jump in. What do you think a typical work week at Flock Talk tends to look like?
I can answer this question. I'd say on Monday, we typically don't do any work. On Tuesday, we're supposed to be, filming our segments, writing our scripts, but we normally don't. Then Tuesday night, sometimes it gets done. Sometimes Wednesday, right before we record the anchoring, we write it and then we anchor. Thursday, a little bit stressful, but we get it done. We record our segments, and then Friday, with our final episode, we do nothing.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing, Julia. Thank you. Now, for Drill, you mentioned in your introduction that you do sports report every week.
Yes,
What are we looking at for sports report this week?
Unfortunately, we don't have a sports report. A lot of things been going on behind the scenes, so this week we don't have a sports report.
So there's no sports report?
Yeah, no sports report.
Fascinating. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, Patrick.
Yeah.
You took Comtech 1
I did.
before you took Comtech 2 and joined the Flock Talk team. What are the similarities that you find between those two classes and how they've kind of shifted over?
Yeah, so I took Comtech 1 my sophomore year. Really enjoyed it. I think that with Comtech 2, a lot more creative freedom with your segments, and you use a lot of iMovie. At least I did in Comtech 1, and wouldn't suggest it. I almost failed, but I just say there's definitely some differences.
That's a fascinating take. Thank you for sharing, Patrick. So, Maya, as well as being here at Flock Talk, you're also the student president of the theater organization.
That's right.
That's very exciting. Round of applause. Yes.
Thank you.
How do you find some similarities in these two performative spaces?
Yeah, so I think both in theater and in Comtech, you definitely have to put on a face, a different character, whether it's in front of the camera or on stage. Key difference, though, is definitely in theater, there's an audience, there's lots of audience interaction, but whether in Comtech, you're kind of stuck in a box. Another similarity is I have to work with Patrick Gallagher. He's insufferable, egotistical, and overall, I despise him.
Okay, yeah, thank you for sharing that interesting perspective. I appreciate that.
Of course.
So, Jarrell, do you think we're ever going to see sports report again? Do you think you could throw something together for this week, or so that we could have it, or do you think?
Of course, it's just this week we didn't have it. Can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah. Understood. Loud and clear. Now, Julia, you are a veteran of the Flock Talk team, the longest standing member currently active. Now, how did you end up on this team? How did you find your way in?
Well, so originally I actually signed up to take journalism, but unfortunately I was kidnapped and placed into this class against my will. Unfortunately, I cannot leave, and my biggest regret in life is not going back to journalism. So that's pretty much how I got here.
Right. Okay, wonderful. I think that's going to about wrap it. I just wanted to have one more question. This is for Jarrell.
Oh.
So, personally, I'm really looking forward to sports report, and I was just wondering
Just
maybe...
Just stop. I already said there's no sports report. There's no sports report this week. Oh my God.
That's going to do it for us today on the early show. I'm your host, Toby Hamill. Let's give a big round of applause to our guests for joining us today. Thank you guys very much. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
And, we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, everybody.
You know, I'm really grateful that we're able to put on this show every week.
Speaking of gratitude, Thanksgiving is coming up, and there's a lot to be grateful for.
Here's Julia and Jarrell asking students and staff at Thomas ways they show gratitude.
Hey guards, I'm Julia,
And this is Jarrell.
and today we're going to find out some ways that you guys show gratitude.
G.
Give it.
Who am I with?
Michael.
Andrew. Cole.
What is one way you can get gratitude?
With my family and friends.
Just saying thank you.
Giving thanks to people that you love.
R.
Be respectful. Who am I here with?
Jace.
Delaney. And what's a way you guys show respect?
Look at people in the aisle when they're talking.
Showing to class on time.
A.
Appreciate it.
Who am I with?
Trey. Makai.
And how can you show appreciation?
By loving on somebody. Just telling them I'm thankful for them.
T.
Treasure it.
Who am I with?
Jake. Finn.
Carson. Hayden.
Do you treasure or value gratitude?
Gratitude?
Do you treasure or value it?
I suppose. I do protect, yes.
For chance.
Yeah.
I.
Inspire it. Who am I here with?
Trinity Patterson.
And how does gratitude make you feel inspired?
It makes me feel like I have potential and that I can be thankful for the people and things around me.
Thank you so much.
T.
Think of others.
Who am I with?
Michelle.
And how would think of others show gratitude?
It shows them that you're taking the time out of your day to make them feel better.
U.
Show understanding. Who am I here with?
Will.
And why do you think understanding is important when showing gratitude?
It shows that you care about someone and it shows like respect as well.
D.
Do it. Who am I here with?
Maddie. Natalie.
And how do you guys show gratitude?
I compliment people when, I hold the door open for them.
E.
Experience it.
Who am I with?
Aaron.
Ivan.
Hudson.
Matthew. Adam.
And what is one time that you experienced any type of gratitude?
Hudson just said that he's grateful for me.
Ivan just said he's grateful for me.
Yeah, I love you.
I'm grateful for friends.
I'm grateful for Hudson.
Family.
Thank you very much.
Keeping the theme going, our question of the week was, how do you best show gratitude?
The top answer was acts of service with 36%. Thank you to all who participated.
That's all we have for this week.
Before we sign off, a quick note. There's a meeting for the district's Summer 2025 travel tours on Tuesday, November 28th at 7 p.m. in the Kilbourne Auditorium.
See the posters around the school and scan the QR code here to register for more details.
We hope to see you there, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Cardinal.